I met this boy on a dating app, so millennial. Caught a vibe and a connection, so unconventional. My name is Yinkah.
So hi everyone, I'm Yinkah and I am a singer and a recent rapper, and I have a new single out called Boy featuring Dave Create.
Let's go boys, let's go. I know it's not boys, but boy. Lovely. So with this fantastic event, we're hosting amazing artists such as yourself that is all about, striving for success, going on this, this crazy journey, this roller coaster of the ups and the downs of the music industry, or whatever creative medium that there is out there right now. And I would love for you to just share experiences, share your knowledge and the advice that have been given to you or that you've experienced for other up and coming artists like yourself. Yeah. So question number one, what made you choose your dream career path?
I think just kind of wanting to overcome fear, really. I think for a long time I was scared to do music, was scared to kind of be my most creative self, and I just thought, last year I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna go for it. So yeah.
You're gonna rock it out the park.
Yeah.
Forget the fear. You're looking fear in the mirror and thinking, you know what? You're not actually real. I listen to Oprah, and it's so true about what she says about fear. It's something that we create in our heads, and it's stopping us from really reaching our potential, our power. And for you to be like, hell no, you're in the back, Becky, you're in the back, is great. And I'm hoping that more people are listening to that and seeing you as a reflection to do that. So fantastic. Second question, what is the most impactful experience or information that you've learned in your career so far?
As I said, it's been really short. I literally just started music last year. So I would say, what's the most impactful?
Yes, what's the most impactful information or experience that you've learned from your short career?
Yeah, I would say find people that you can work with. I think there's some people that are very talented, but maybe not everybody you can work with. So find people that you work with, and you gel together and you vibe and you have great conversations. You can share things about you can share your faith, you can share your inspirations, motivations. So I say have mutual things develop relationships with people, not just don't just look for talent when working with people, develop actual relationships. Yeah.
And from those relationships that you're developing, is that based on not just personal experiences and what you're wanting to give out to the world? Is that just necessarily maybe just you drive and then an ambition to kind of get the ball rolling?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. I think a lot of the time, I think of recent, people have reached out to me, maybe wanting to work together, maybe wanting to do a song, maybe wanting to help. Just being a student, just always being somebody that is teachable and humble enough to accept advice. Yeah.
And that's what we love. I love that. And especially as well, you're the second artist that is a woman, is a female woman in this fantastic event. And in the music industry, it can be very male dominated. And sometimes as well, from what I've heard and seen as well, is that it's a struggle to kind of be taken seriously. What are your views, or what has your experience been as a developing and striving female artist?
Yeah, I think it's definitely true, especially in the rap world, especially the chill rap world. It's very male dominated. I think just approaching your art confidently and and just kind of being proud of, if you're proud of whatever you're kind of bringing to the table, bringing in front of people, I think it shows, and it will stand next to your male counterparts.
Yes, no, it's true. Fantastic. Thank you so much for that. So on your career, your experience so far, your path, can you think of a moment or a time where you feel like something that you've approached or done to get the ball rolling hasn't worked? And has that been a lesson? Has that been a valuable lesson for you in something that hasn't worked?
No, I think Yeah, I think my very first song was literally like a minute and a half, and it wasn't until after I released it that somebody was like, you paid a lot of money to release a song, like make it longer. So I think I don't think that it worked being as short as it was. I think it could have been longer. So I think just I'll say that's something I've learned. Like you're putting a lot of money into the music, and unless you're maybe for me, unless I'm trying to maybe make an intro or interlude, or I am intentionally making a 1 minute song, I think just kind of pushing myself to go longer, make another verse, make a third verse, make a bridge. So I think I learned from that just to be, don't rush. It was like one verse, one chorus, and then I was done with the song and I released it. I was like, no, I think next time I want to take my time, and I think I've been able to do that since.
And that's so lovely that you said that you painted that lovely, beautiful picture of your experience, because to me, from listening to what you're saying and knowing where we are right now, you're just developing, you're just slowly just kind of like saying, you know what, it was meant to be a 1 minute song. And hey, but it's like, but the more you're doing it, the more you're testing those boundaries and your limits, and you're just like, you know what, that fear again, hey, Becky, go, bye, and you're pushing through, and it's God's timing once again, and it's just, striving and pushing through. So fantastic, well done. So with that being said, a really interesting question that I would love to ask you is, what makes you a part of the culture of the driven community?
I would say what makes me a part of the culture of the driven community would be, just wanted to push the boundaries. I think wanting to kind of tell stories that people can relate to, give a Christian perspective on things that maybe other people might not see or hear, and just kind of just be unique, and push boundaries at the same time.
Yes, pushing boundaries. That's what we want. That's what you want, especially in 2023. We need to embrace who we are, but then to know that, hey, we can strive for better, we can strive for greatness, and then we're entering a new world or a new realm where we're like, oh, this is our potential. We can go here, we can go left, and you never know who you're going to meet along the way. So let's go. Thank you for that. And has there been any good or amazing advice that you've received along your journey?
I would say really good advice is from Happy. I don't know if you guys know, like Happy Music, the one that flips songs on TikTok and Instagram. Happy Music, like he.
Oh, just Happy. Oh yeah.
No, he flips songs. So
my bad.
On TikTok and Instagram is this guy like flips songs.
Oh, okay.
And he's like quite well known on TikTok and Instagram. So I reached out to him just for advice like about a year or two ago, and his advice was that just keep writing. So just keep writing. Like just that's the main thing. And even till today, that's what he has said to me. So I think I took that advice and I spent a lot of time just writing and practicing writing. And I would say it's probably been one of the best for me as a musician. That's been some of the best advice. So just keep practicing your craft, your art, and then just as time goes on, it will perfect itself.
You mentioned, being on your journey of perfecting your writing and pushing it out. Have you encountered things that have gone right and things that are like, you know what, I tried it, but it didn't work out for me. But hey, that was a lesson in disguise, a blessing in disguise in a way.
I think with this, with my most recent single, with Boy, it actually was for a competition. I didn't pass. I didn't like win the competition. So it was actually a remix. Originally, the verse that I made was a remix, and it didn't obviously do.
It's okay.
What's the word?
it didn't. Listen, the people that heard it just didn't reach them in the way that you needed to. That's what I'm gonna say. That's what I'm gonna say. It just didn't hit them.
So somebody was doing a competition, right? And it was like an open verse.
Right. Yeah.
So I entered the competition and I didn't pass. I didn't win. So I used the verse. I reached out to the person that originally did the competition. And I was like, hey, I didn't win, but would you like to make my verse a song? So he helped me change the verse into a song. And since releasing it, it's done quite well. A lot better than my other songs. and yeah, begin to pick up some traction. So I would say that's something that initially was a bit of a loss, turned into a good win.
But yeah, look at the investment.
Yeah.
Once again, what you said, deep connections, making and building relationships, and then learning and gaining advice, and then utilizing that advice into productivity. And I think that's the key thing as well. Like when you are given the tools, it's then for you to kind of have that belief, that self-belief as the ingredients, and to just make and build and create. So well done once again, 3,000. Well done to you. Keep going. And this once again, huge motivation for all you listeners and watchers listening to this. Okay, forget this fear. Becky is in the back of your mind. Okay, shout out to all the Beckys. I love you. My last question for you, lovely, is okay. Do you have an ultimate dream collaboration? Are they in the works? Are they there on the horizon?
My ultimate dream collaboration would be with Kanye West.
Ooh.
I know like everyone currently hates Kanye, but I still really love Kanye. I still really love the musically, creatively, like as a creative person. Like I really, really have always been a fan of Kanye. If I collaborated with him, I'll just do whatever he says and say yes, because it will be sick.
It would be sick. It would be touching the soul.
Yeah.
It would be the eardrum. Everyone would be like, ooh.
Yeah.
You know, maybe we should give him a second chance.
Yeah.
Or maybe I should forget about what was said.
Yeah.
And that's the power of music, isn't it? We're forgetting about the depth of the artist, trying to separate the art from the artists. It's a bit of a mission, but we make it and we do it. And if that is the collaboration, I'm there with you, girl, because I need to move.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for this fantastic interview. Please shout out to friends, family, or the people that you want to support, that want to support you. Please shout them out.
Ooh, I would love to give a big shout out to Jesus Christ. And and yeah, just anyone that's been supporting me along the way. It's been supporting Yinkah, it's been following Yinkah music. Big up to all of you guys.
Yes, and listen to boy. Listen. Thank you.
Thank you.
Guys, what is this?